Hello, thank you so much for being here. My name is Cindy. Welcome to the Soulprint Minis. I just wanted to give you a bit of a quick heads up. If you are interested in a private reading in the Dropbox below, there is a email address, soulprint888@gmail.com. Just send me out a request saying you want some information on the readings, and I will send you back everything that you need to know. I currently, I got a couple of openings for the first week of July. And then I'm booking primarily the third week of July. Okay. That second week, I'm not going to be doing private readings. Okay. So, in the last video that you saw, or will see, I guess, I titled The Department of Justice. What I mentioned that I was going to be looking at how the January 6th investigation is going under Jack Smith. So that's the focus. That's the question of this reading. So let's get started, shall we? I am hearing that indictments will drop in August. So July will be for Georgia, Fannie Wills, and looks like August could be when indictments come out regarding January 6th. So let's see what the cards have to tell us, shall we? January 6th, investigation, Jack Smith. January 6th, investigation, Jack Smith. January 6th, investigation, Jack Smith. Sorry, I'm just pulling out a few more cards because there's a bit more to the story here. Okay. So we're starting with the Six of Swords, okay? So this is about him moving towards smoother waters, okay? So a lot of the, I guess, heavy lifting has been done. This is now a matter of putting the pieces together, getting things organized, and figuring out who all they're indicting, because it is not just going to be Trump. And it feels like there are going to be some people that are indicted by Fannie Wills, who are, or Fani Wills, sorry, who are also going to be indicted under Jack Smith. So this is about smooth sailing ahead as they go forward. There is going to be a lot of, kind of like celebration when this thing finally comes out, because it feels like it has taken so long, and it feels like it has just, it's just been hard to wait and wait and wait. But we're moving ahead, and very definitely it feels like there are celebrations in terms of the indictments coming out simply for the rule of law. Okay, I don't even get the feeling necessarily that it is just about Trump, because it's not. It is about the rule of law. It is about a coup. It is about trying to destroy a democracy, and there needs to be a legal recourse, and there is, and there will be, and people are going, thank God, because otherwise you're saying that the democracy doesn't mean enough to be concerned about it, and that is absolutely not the truth. They're going to be getting their messaging across. Okay, it's going to be another series, I'm hearing, of speaking indictments. So it really feels like it's not just going to be about Trump. It is going to be about Giuliani, I'm hearing. And sorry, his name escapes me. The lawyer who Trump wanted to get into the Department of Justice after Barr left. Um, Mark Meadows? I don't think so. I think Mark Meadows, there may be some charges to lesser degrees, but I don't think he's going to get walloped. Um, and it feels like there's going to be one or two, this is not all, but one or two members of Congress. Okay? It's going to cause a kerfluffle. Okay, people are going to be screaming. So you've got, on the one hand, you've got people celebrating. On the other hand, this is the other side, screaming blue murder, talking about, political retribution, talking about they're just going after them. But ultimately, what you have is justice coming through. What you have is a commitment to keeping the country that is ruled by laws. Okay? And the Lover's card is coming up, and I'm liking that simply because it feels as if what he's putting together, very much like the documents case, is tight. It's clear. It is going to show the conspiracy between two, but it is going to be a very powerful product coming out of that department. Again, it will be a speaking indictment. And it very much is going to wrap up those people in, honestly, prison of their own making and their own choice. They made their decisions. They, the fake electorate, the emails, the whole thing. They made their choices, and now this is the consequence. And ultimately, the government, the Department of Justice, is going to prevail in this. And they're just telling me that because that case is going to be filed in the District of Columbia, I think, Washington, there is not going to be a whole lot of horsing around and pussyfooting and delays. So you can anticipate that trial moving forward swiftly without a lot of nonsense, because the judges are just done with it and they're not going to put up with it. It also feels by then poor Trump is just going to have even a harder time with lawyers, because he's going to have lawyers trying to put the documents thing and the Georgia thing and now the J6 thing, and he won't shut up and he keeps shooting himself in the foot because that's what he does. He's going to have a really, really hard time finding legal counsel, because the reality is nobody can get him under control. And he, of course, has no idea how to get himself under control, because that's just not something he's ever done in his life. So, on that happy note, I'm going to wrap up this week. Thank you ever so much for being here. I very much appreciate the support, the comments, the thumbs ups. To my new subscribers, welcome. Have a really good weekend, and we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.